I'm making a list for Eddie, the electrician. Down here, I want these power points on the wall raised 2 besa blocks. That's because I want it above the height of the shelf in that wall, because I'm thinking of continuing that shelf right around here. I want light and power point in the back room, and I want a switch in the back room that can turn that light in there on and off. But I also want it so that if I switch this switch off, that light goes off at the same time. I want the light switch at the door moved to the other side of the door. That's because the door that's going to hang there is going to swing open in that direction. I've bought 2 spotlights to highlight the shields. So I need those mounted and wired up. I'm going to replace all the lights in here because I accidentally bought fluoro lights when I bought them. They're fluoros, they're not LEDs, and I want LEDs. Trouble is, the LEDs that I bought from the main shed upstairs are 7,000 lumen, which is really good, really bright. I bought them at Bunnings, but you can't get them anymore because apparently they're a fire hazard. And I've got 2 power points installed under the bench, but they're not wired up. I need them wired up too. I've been doing a bit of tidying and sorting in my upstairs shed, getting rid of some stuff that I don't really need, don't really want. Breaks me heart to chuck it out, but some stuff is going. This is another box that served me well over the years, but it's time to go. Except I'm going to take the checker plate and bits off it. We used that as our shop counter kind of thing at air shows when we had a exhibition booth at Avalon and the likes for Contact magazine. Another piece of history out the door. 2 old boxes ready for the rubbish tip. Except now I've figured out a way I can use them, so I'm taking them off again. I saw a video the other day making fun of a man who kept little bits like this as if they were more valuable than the original stick that got cut off. And I've got way too many bits like this, so that's what's going out now. Will this come in handy for something one day? Or will it take up a lot of space for too long? I think I'll chuck it in the ute. it stays. My plan here at the moment, unless it changes in the next 10 minutes, is to take down this back wall and the door, leave the nip wall where it is and leave the bench there, and put that big blue box and the other box on that bench as hidden storage behind that nip wall. That's called using your head. I'm dropping all the longer screws because they're too hot to handle when they come out. Just walking into my shed this morning after the tidy up yesterday, even though it's still topsy-turvy and there's poo everywhere, it feels roomier. I was thinking the lazy man's option and leave that bench there, but I found a bargain at Bunnings this morning, so I'm ripping that out and assembling something new in there. So this is my bargain buy today. An adjustable workstation with pin board, a workbench, a couple of shelves underneath, 1830 mils high, 1500 wide, that's pretty wide, and 540 depth, that's pretty deep. So it's a chunky piece of gear. Regular price $299. Bargain price $99. Why? Because there's a couple of shelf supports missing. Shouldn't be too hard to accommodate for that, but $200 off because of a couple of screws that are missing. Bargain. Speaking of bargains, 40 by 40 by 5 mil angle iron, 2 meters long, was on the shelf, not at Bunnings, at an independent hardware store. On the shelf for $58.95 or something, marked down to $18. And when I cashed out, he only charged me $14. So I bought 6 of them because it was a clearance sale, and I cleared him out. I'm still not properly organised. I'm moving things from there to there, and then to there, and then to there, and back again. But I'll get there eventually. And that trolley jack is still one of my favouriteest investments. I bought these two for a very specific job, and now that the job's done, I don't need them anymore. Might put them on Facebook or something. But for now, I've got to move them again. I'm going to put these in Rosie's shed. Don't tell her. She'll never know unless you dub me in. Secret. Way up the back where they won't get in their way. Ow! Bugger. Cracked my head on that. Not for the first time. So I'm out of here. That kind of works for now anyway. I'll tidy up eventually. But that makes better use of the space. I had in mind to put casters on that because I liked using it as I was working this week, having it next to where I was working just to drop tools onto as I was working. But now that I've got this laid out this way, it's a little bit redundant and it's a little bit in the way where it is. So I think that might actually work better downstairs because it's not too tall. That big one at the back, that wouldn't fit downstairs for headroom, but that one would. found that on the side of the road a couple of years ago, probably 4 years ago. It worked for a while. Now it's got a electrical short, and I think it's just the mounting bolts on the motor. So when I tighten them up, it should be good. Anyway, that's where it's going to live. That's exactly what I left that space there for that thing. I'll move it that way a little bit in the future. I don't want it obstructing my lovely shield, or my wife's lovely shield. That's my wife's family shield. That's my family shield. Rampant lions means we both came from regal stock. I guess the Bunnings bargain spells the end for the blue box. It's off to the tip eventually. And that box and that deep freeze. So this half of my shed is looking pretty good. I mean, it needs tidying, proper tidying, but it's a bit organised now. I got lots of room in here, but I need to tackle that side of the shed next. Although not next. I want to get back into the bunker next week, do some more grinding. So yeah, I'll see you in the bunker next week. Thanks for watching this video. Hope it wasn't too boring. Give me a thumbs up if you did like it. I don't know why you would, but anyway. Yeah, thanks for watching. And I'll catch you next week.